Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord 4 and here playing, of course, as the Aztec. So, we're still in a war from last episode, obviously. We're hoping to delay the ending of this war for a little while, at least until Great Britain here loses some of their aggressive expansion versus me, because obviously I'm trying to take some of Florida's lands, which means Spain's going to hate me. Other than that, we're waiting here to get Admin Tech 217. Some of this land we actually own, we haven't cored, but because it's not contributing to overextension, I'm not in any particular haste to do so. There was a comment telling me to go invade the Indies. I'm kind of working on it. It's going to take some time. We got to build up a fleet. My first priority actually is going to be to snag a colony or two over here in Guinea, just so that I have a slightly closer position to invade Spain and Portugal later on. Probably Portugal will be my first target for a landing spot, take Lisbon, and then work from there. Mainly for a couple reasons. First off, Lisbon and the area around it have high supply, which is always good. I'm not going to get trapped by a navy like I might be if I do Britain. And it puts me obviously in striking distance of Spain, but without actually taking Spanish land, because they are allied. But so I'll be fighting as Portugal and Spain, which I should be able to do, especially if I launch the war, have Spain invade me before I actually invade them. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we will get started and see where things take us. We got some rebel uprisings. Okay, that's fine. We'll crush them when the time comes. We also have almost gotten through all this corruption. In retrospect, I probably should have made one change, then waited, and then made the other change. Making two changes at once was rather reckless, to put it mildly. It hasn't hurt us too badly because we still obviously have a ways to go before we get to any really great reforms. Like, the next two levels are okay, but it's not till you get to like 8 or 9 that you get really good upgrades. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We've already definitely won this war, so I can kind of just sit around and watch. I've also been told if I don't auto-select provinces for like parliament when they're asking me to do more ones, that the game will automatically do it and it won't cost me absolutism. Oh, cool. I can sacrifice people. No. Definitely no. Oh. We may just have to take a risk here and see if we actually win this or not, because I don't really want to pay Republic. Oh, I suppose I could pay like a couple Republican traditions. And I'm about to get a cat, which is a problem. There we go. Hi, kitty. There's no space for you up here. We've got a couple colonies. There we go. We'll send the settler that we just lost back to a colony. Basically, he just expired and we just got him back, so. Oh, I actually have their troops in my lands causing trouble. Cool. What are you doing, cat? Sorry, my cat just almost broke a mug because he wanted to rub his chin on it like normal cats do. Shoo, you're a real cat. There we go, got rid of him. Sorry about that. He seems to be causing a lot of trouble this series, so I do apologize. Ideally, we want all of that. That's not obviously possible. I really don't want Spain in this coalition, to be honest. This would only allow me to take 3 provinces, though. Oh, bother. Okay, well, at least let's go to the end of the year and see where that takes us. I'll send this army out here to kind of kick them out of my land, see if that does anything. We could get an additional religious person, but we don't want that. We want to get to admin tech. We are, of course, spying on Britain itself to reduce our tech cost, which should help. Although there's going to be, yeah, this huge Coldest period of the little ice age penalty that'll fire here for a minute. And victory is ours. Slightly hard fought, but victory nonetheless. Our current ruler is a craven coward, which is great. On the other hand, we did complete the admin tech, so everything that I have to core should now be slightly cheaper. Yes. Which should also mean I should be able to take this land with less penalty. Hopefully. If I wait till next year, I could take those 3 without Spain joining. Not really what I want to see. Okay. We'll figure something out. As always, we're going to take the prestige penalties because prestige is totally useless to us at the moment, considering we get it back rather fast. Also, I should up my stability by 1 once I get the chance. Manufactories have fired. Great. You know what? We'll just risk this. I can't keep waiting forever on Spain. Yeah, I don't have a fort up there, so I can't take it. I can take the money. I can force revocation of cores, which should help some. Reckless, yes. Am I doing it just as I've gotten bored with waiting? Yes. I didn't take that province, which is annoying. However, we can now rank up to become an empire. We are now a grand princedom. All Central American cultures were accepted. Awesome. We gained no overextension, which is also rather good. We also got insulted. Typical of the AI. I'm gonna guess we'll probably have a revolt reasonably soon. Speaking of tech, though, we do have some manufactories, correct? Or we have 1 manufactory. Oh boy. Let's dev that just a little bit. It's on a plantation, not on the same continent. Yeah, that's a problem. I may have to dev to that. Ugh. I don't want to waste that many monarch points. If I was to dev this, would probably be my best province, right? We're on par in military, so I could take this. Let's just double check them on par. 19, 19, 19, and 19. We're not going to get that for 4 more years. I guess we'll wait, see what happens. We may have to just dev to that institution, because otherwise it looks like it's going to take way too long. Oh, I've got to raise autonomy. Duh. Unfortunately, absolutism is not going to be rather useful for us for quite some time, because I have to keep raising the autonomy just to prevent endless revolts. 13 colonies. I've got a treaty that ends with them in 2 years. Then we will attack, seize those provinces, and then how long till Florida? 12 years. Then we'll take some more of Florida's lands, and once we control the entire eastern seaboard, we can definitely start shifting our trade in that direction. How are we doing on our navy? Got 5 of those. 5 transports. We could probably set up a colony down here in Guinea, huh? Drill you, since nothing else is going on. Have you drill as well. Really wish I could stick a manufactory somewhere else as well, but oh bother. Who got manufactories? I'm curious, actually. Actually, I haven't looked at who got most of these institutions. Let's see. Naples got Renaissance. Cantabria support Spain, I think. Westphalen, so Germany got printing press. That makes sense. Global trade is in London, and manufacturers was Ulm. Huh. Interesting. The great and powerful Ulm strikes once more, apparently. Keep that all going. I'd really like to get this next idea. I don't know what idea group I'd take, though. Espionage, maybe, for the reduced AE? I don't know. I am going to be expanding on into an entirely different continent. I'll have to think about it. A colony finished. Nice. By the way, is there any space left in the Caribbean? No. Okay. We will send this over here. And then we will raise 4 units here. 4 or 5. 5 probably. Yeah. We'll probably just send them over, wipe out the natives in 2 provinces, and then recall them. And that way if the Europeans do come from us, they get distracted by our African lands, but also because it gives us a staging ground for the next invasion. Because obviously the goal is still to invade Europe, we just can't get there yet. We're probably going to be stuck in the New World till 17 something when we all have equal tech costs. Then it'll be possible for me to expand. Which is kind of annoying, but I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. That colony's done, which is nice. I guess I will... no, I should probably stay over here for a while. I was going up this coastline to get to, there we go. 13 colonies entered a coalition. Can I attack them now? Yes. So much for their great coalition. Attack them before they can actually form the coalition, more than one member. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it doesn't come back to cream me later. Okay. Sneak attacks. See the colony coalition form? Attack before they can actually do anything. There we go. Okay. And then once we take Massachusetts, Alabama as well will have to be occupied. That should finish off the 13 colonies, I think. We'll see. I think it will. Yeah. It should be the end of the 13 colonies. And it doesn't look like there's any more land for Great Britain to colonize in the region, which is even better. We really don't want this yet. Oh, okay. Risks all around taking this land. Now, did that cause any extension or not? Nope. At some point we're going to core all this, but for now, I'm going to wait a little bit. I also want to get to Tech 23 Diplo so that we can snag that next thing. I don't actually know what I want to take. Probably economic in the long run. Obviously, I probably won't touch it till I get at least Divine Supremacy going. But might as well have a chance to get some of the events. So I think for now, we're just going to do ideas once we get Miltech 20, and then we can get Diplotech 18, and then we'll stop doing that for a little while. Ooh, or I could get some government reform progress. No, I'm going to take the stability, actually. There we go. What about these guys? I'll take some money from you. Might as well build another manufactory or 2. Do that. What does that look like for the religion? The religion's doing pretty well. Coffee's now a thing. Okay. Drill you. The question is, do I actually want to core these things now, or do I want to wait a little while and get like the first couple religious ideas first? Anyway, corruption is almost down to 1, which is great. How's our inflation? Our inflation is high, so actually I will deal with that first. That's a bigger priority, unfortunately. And that will be my colony dead, because I didn't actually remember to move my stuff over. Great. Okay, well, we won't make that mistake a third time. I assume this is going to get wiped out. Probably. I can make it a trade company province. Can I steer trade to the Caribbean from there? I think I can. Ah, I can. There we go. Once I actually, you know, take the province and hold it for more than 2 months. Okay. Swivel cannon. That's good. So now every other point we get of military should probably go to developing institutional provinces, or institution in our province. The next stage is going to require me to get my capital to 50. But it is 81. But it gets me 5, so I'd have to do that, what, 20 times? Ugh, it's so expensive. Okay, naval reformer died, that's fine. Land those guys there, and then run my navy back so that it doesn't die by the time the colonists arrive. Last thing we want to do is lose my fledgling navy. Oh, colonial enthusiasm, that's nice. Oh, we can now get some support from these guys. New World Charter would be nice. Ooh, distribute it all over our colonies for an additional conversion speed. Really? You guys popped up that fast to revolt? Unbelievable. There we go. Stick it in a West African trade one. Oh, so what's going on here? Support for revolution overseas. Support people against Great Britain. No. Who is Great Britain invading? Oh, Thormund, Burgundy, and the Isles. I think Burgundy will probably do fine, but the rest of them are going to fall. It's not like the Isles can hold out against England very easily. Conversion going faster. And rest is going to be, yeah, the 13 colonies. We're over 1,000 development now, though. Pretty awesome. We can probably, I think we're rivals with England, right? Yes, so we could embargo them. That will help. We're not rivals with anyone else. I'm kind of avoiding rivaling anyone else if possible. Last thing we really want to do is get someone like France attacking us. So far I'm hiding pretty well from the Europeans. But it would not take much to get them to turn around and come after me. Especially when that happens. Darn. That's going to make converting most of these go really slow now. Oh, bother. Okay, I'll just have to deal with it. We'll get religious ideas. Going colonial Caribbean to be French. Colonial Caribbean to be French. Did I misread that and it's not Caribbean, it's like California or something? Because that would make a little bit more sense. The Caribbean, which I don't even think France owns a province in. I must have misread that. Okay. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. I guess I'll just convert the expensive ones now. The reason we're getting all this cash all of a sudden is because corruption's finally under control. Might as well just start building that there. Really, I'm not sure what to do about the some of the other issues. Great Britain's fabricating against us. That's not good. That'll help a little bit, I guess. I still think Great Britain probably will beat us in a war, but at least they think they can beat us in a war. Do they have any good allies? Milan and the Iroquois. We can beat the Iroquois without much issue. It's the others that are the problem. Great Britain and Milan. Milan I don't think we'll see, so it's really just Great Britain, but it's Great Britain. We don't want to see that if we can avoid it. Honestly, if I can avoid a new world war against a European great power, this Let's Play will go really well. We got that done. I think I might just try and dev Mexico to 50 now. It's going to be unbelievably expensive, but it'll get us much closer to 50, even if we don't get to 50 yet. Oh, keep drilling. This colony's actually going up rather fast now. To be fair, we do have a couple wonderful little bonuses right now on. Additional 55 colonists a year. That's a nice bonus, I'd say. Four years till we can attack Florida. And Florida, oh yeah, okay, we can do that. Florida is not a big problem. Castilian Canada might prove to be slightly trickier. I'm gonna try and steal some maps. I'm gonna steal a map of Canada. Ideally, we want Canada. Okay, so I gotta march up one province first. Can't steal a map unless you're in the region nearby. There we go. Now we know what Canada looks like. All owned by Spain. Okay. Ruler died. We'll let the lottery decide. We got a 8 ruler. Okay. It's not as good admin, but I guess we can live with that. Colony finished. Oh, he's righteous. That is a nice little bonus. Increased Republican tradition. Once we get to 100, we're probably going to stay at 100 for most of the rest of the game because we have no re-elections, really. Colony finished up there. Yep, that's good. Moving up the coast of Mexico pretty quickly. I'd ideally like to cross up here and block them off there, but that will be the end of one of my colonists, but I guess we can just buy another one. Army commissions, bribery, placating, military support, and admin support. Okay. The loss of army tradition hurts a bit though, but We just had to do it, I guess. What colony did it take my colonist from? This one. Okay, well that will be it for this episode. We've expanded a little bit northward. Obviously, we still got a couple more wars to go. The Europeans really don't like me right now. Neither of them can... Well, Spain could join a coalition, but right now they're in a pretty big war versus China, which must have collapsed because of the Wu thing. I don't think I'm going to find any allies in Europe, which is unfortunate. I'd like to ally someone like Russia, to be honest, but I think they're just too far away. Yeah, way too far. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Marrakesh might be an option to attack at some point, too. Oh, well. Thanks for watching. We're making progress. Next time, we'll probably wipe out Florida, probably invade Canada, and then see where we are. Getting closer to getting, obviously, manufactories. We just got about 64% more to go in our capital. So, anyway, I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.